Couple more questions. I asked actually some people on the Into the Mind podcast Instagram, who's the most overrated boxer ever?
Who's the most overrated boxer ever? Jeez, oh.
If you say Muhammad Ali, I'll kill you.
Imagine. I feel like I indirectly said that when we were talking about it. Nah, who's the most overrated boxer? I don't know. That is a hard question. There's loads of them. I can't even think of one. That's like when you ask somebody to think of something, there's like loads of answers and they can't even come up with one. Who's the most overrated boxer ever? Anthony Joshua.
Really? Do you think?
Aye.
But he was unstoppable at one point. At one point, I suppose. And then he got Andy.
He wasn't really unstoppable because if you actually look at him, he's come up, he fought like nobody's for his first. It's like we're talking about, he could have been 10-0 and everyone's like, oh, you're 10-0, but he fought 10 dumplings.
Right.
Then he fought Dylan White. He get rocked off Dylan White. He get rocked off Klitschko. Okay, they're decent wins. And then he get knocked out off Andy Cruz. So
Klitschko was 40.
Yeah, he was like Pat, and it was like a pure, like, I'm just coming back for the payday here.
Yeah.
So it was like, you're getting rocked off nobody's. You're getting rocked off 40-year-old Klitschko. Next fight, your first fight in America, and you've been absolutely decapitated. So he was the biggest hype job ever. Even actually, if you watch his run to Olympic gold, there was questionable decisions in his fights, even in his Olympic final. So it's like he got gifted an Olympic gold and then molded into this guy that's like pure good guy Anthony Joshua. Like, and then as he started unraveling, like his whole actual personality came out, we get molded into this whole good guy Anthony Joshua. Guy's clean cut, nothing wrong with him. Like,
good looking guy,
blah blah blah. But it was like a mark. He's like a product of the machine. You know what I mean? Like, so there you go. That's my guy.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Like, I think that. Well, firstly, I think that the Fury Anthony Joshua fight, if that ever happens, Fury's going to destroy him.
Yeah,
that is my opinion on that. I think
the
Fury would just, they wouldn't even be worth watching. Like, that's my opinion on it.
Definitely.
I think that Anthony Joshua potentially, after he got knocked out the first time by Ruiz. Is that how you say it? Ruiz.
Yeah.
Ruiz. I think that destroyed his confidence.
Oh, definitely.
I think it really rocked him mentally, and I think that then was an issue down the line. Like, he didn't have the mental strength after he got taken out by that guy.
Definitely, and he probably always knew, like, again, he got rocked in the amateurs, he got rocked in fights before the Ruiz knockout, but when he got knocked out, he ended up, like, afraid to throw punches because he didn't want to get knocked out again. Then the problem was he fought Ngannou and decapitated him.
Yeah.
But that guy's not a boxer.
He's a UFC fighter. The fact he can even step in the ring with these guys is insane.
Exactly. So then, and then everyone's like, oh, Anthony Joshua's back. But he's not. He's just knocked out a guy that's...
It's a hype fight.
Literally had one boxing fight ever.
Yeah.
And you're like, or no boxing fights ever. So you're like, it's like as good as Misfits. You know?
What's your thoughts on the whole YouTube boxing thing?
I like it. I think some of them are decent.
Like Jake Paul, what's your...
I don't mind. I think he's... Do you know what? I think he trains hard, and everybody hates on him because he's a YouTuber, but the guy's made his money elsewhere, and then he puts a lot of money into training himself. But actually, he funnels money down because on his undercards, he's got a lot of pro boxers on it, and they get paid well. And then he's got his promotional company, which he now promotes all the females, Amanda Serrano, and I think he's got Chantel Cameron and Ellie Scottney and stuff. Like, these are all like girls getting paid mega for and what they're worth, and even some of the guys that have been on his undercard all getting paid what they're worth. So I really respect what he's doing. I get why everyone hates him, but I don't. I think like,
he's playing a part, right?
Definitely.
Like people hated Floyd Mayweather, but that's why they tuned into the fights.
Definitely.
And like he knew that, so he could play the devil because he knew that by playing that character, people would tune into his.
He's
fights.
A businessman. He's a smart businessman as well. So
exactly.
It's like,
exactly.
I don't mind it.
And I think he's quite small. Like I think that the people that go ballistic at people like Jake Paul are quite small-minded in the way that they approach it because they think he's a dick. He shouldn't be boxing, but they're still commenting and watching the fights.
Yeah.
So they're part of that problem, if they want to call it that in the first place.
Yeah.
But also you need to look at what Jake Paul's actually doing for the industry.
Definitely.
An industry that is underrepresented, in my opinion. I think that more people should be tuning into these. Is now getting more eyes on it than ever because he's bringing the younger audience, his audience, in with him.
100%. And people give it the whole like, oh, Jake Paul, bad for boxing. Like, he's a clown. He's terrible. He's getting all this exposure in media and blah, 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 blah. Whereas, let's say me, for example, he's not getting paid that much. He's not getting thingy, but he's training just as hard. Well, whether he was doing that or not, I would still be getting the same as what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It doesn't impact you.
it doesn't impact us at all. But then
Yeah.
other people's arguments like, oh, he should be getting that. He should be doing this. Why is he not getting that much exposure? Well, I'm no a reality TV star or a
YouTuber.
whatever he is. So, like, that's why.
Yeah.
Simple. Like, numbers generate numbers. People's stature generates the money.
The interest.
Exactly. So.
And Anthony Joshua would decapitate him.
Oh, of course. Like, let's not be silly now, but I don't think that'll ever happen.
Anthony
I know
Joshua,
that it's getting linked to Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul's getting, but that'll never happen. I don't think in a million years.
Why not? Just because of the weight difference? Just because of the skill difference?
Aye, just skill difference, weight difference. Like, I don't think it's just wouldn't. I don't like Jake Paul, good businessman, and like tie your name to Anthony Joshua and blah 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 blah. But like when push comes to shove, I don't think he's deluded enough to think he has any competition whatsoever.
He's come out and just been like, yeah, I do.
If he goes, if he was ever to go for it, like you have to respect it. But he'd get decapitated.
Yeah, I think so. Next question: if you could fight Usyk, how would you beat him?
Oh, don't know. I actually don't know.
Unbeatable.
I honestly do think like he's the only person that's ever like made him uncomfortable, which sounds stupid, is like Chisora and stuff. Like you just need to get in and just rough him right up and fling. Like he doesn't like getting. Even Tyson Fury like roughed him up and gave him the old dirty tactics and like lean on him, fling him, make him be uncomfortable and take away his distance. That's the only way you could even hope to upset him a bit. But if you let him do what he wants to do and stand off,
it's
his fight, and he can make his fight very easily. So, like, you would need to be very, very fit, very, very strong, and just put it right on him and try and rough him up and just be nasty.
I think you're absolutely right, and that's why I was so upset at the last Fury Usyk fight.
Aye,
because I was like, Fury needs the first 3 rounds to be his, and he needs to kick the living shit out of him in the first 3 rounds. And he just didn't.
Nah.
It was just Usyk's match from the get go. Fury was terrified of getting knocked out, and you could see it. Like I feel like where I wanted Dubois, I thought Dubois would have had something because I thought, right, Dubois is younger, and he's not afraid of getting knocked out. I was like, if he goes for it in the first 3 rounds with his strength behind him, because he's a great boxer, potentially he's got it, but he just didn't. Just didn't do it.
Nice. Dubois knew as well what was coming.
The party thing probably sealed that deal.
Aye, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Okay, this is a stupid one. I think I know who's asked this as well. Mike Tyson Prime versus Usyk. Who wins?
That's a hard question. Because I know I said earlier, Mike Tyson Prime, you don't really want to fight.
And he's the kind of guy that stormed the gate and come out swinging.
Storm the gate. That's a tricky one, actually.
But then he'd get gassed quick.
Aye, quick. I'm going to controversially say Usyk here.
You think?
Yeah, I think. I think he'd be able to deal with the pressure for the first 5-6 rounds, and then I think Tyson wouldn't. I don't know. That's a hard one. Prime Tyson v Prime Usyk.
Because surely Tyson's going to come out first 6 rounds of his, and then Usyk has his way. But if Tyson gets him within that period,
I've just never seen Usyk hurt or
showing it
bothered, or like he's never like even against Dubois and
Fury. He got knocked. There was one knock with Fury. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
You know what? I'm just going to change my answer. I'm going to say Prime Tyson because I just think if Prime Tyson hits you, you're going to sleep.
You're gone. you're gone. He's like a fucking rhino.
Aye,
the way he's built, he's like massive shoulders, and his head, like his neck's merged with his, like he's just like, he's built like a gorilla, man. Like he's just humongous. Prime Mike Tyson against Tyson Fury.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
aye. There's not even any questions about that.
I don't think there's any questions. I would agree with you there. I think, I think Mike Tyson's got that one. If you could fight anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Probably whoever the worst boxer ever is in the whole world, as long as I was getting paid for it, and then that would have been an easy night's work.
That's a great answer.
I'd like to have fought, if I can fight anybody dead or alive, whoever's got the world title at my weight, right? That's who I want to fight dead or alive.
Yeah.
Don't know, Floyd Mayweather, because that's my guy. That's my hero.
Interesting, because that's the last question. Floyd, how would you beat Floyd Mayweather?
I wouldn't.
Do you not think?
Nah.
Is this the only guy that you're going to say you'd get beat against?
Yeah.
You think?
Because he's just too good.
Is he the dream? Is it like meeting Floyd Mayweather? Would he be?
I met him in Vegas a couple of years ago.
Cool guy.
It was just a brief one. I was in Vegas for Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And he'd finished like his stuff and had went up to the interview bit, and then before they started, I'd shouted him, and he was like signing all my stuff and all that. So
that's fucking awesome.
It was brilliant.
That's awesome. What did you get signed? Did you get a t-shirt?
I got like 3 or 4 hats signed, a program, and so I was getting him to sign everything so I can sell it. I was like, sign that. I've still got it all.
Yeah.
That's the guy that I've always just thought, like, see throughout all boxing, like he's always been the one that I was like, oh mate, imagine you could box like Mayweather. He was just so skilled.
Like looking up to him.
Aye.
That's awesome, man. Well, last question, because we're almost at 2 hours. Who's your inspiration?
I don't know. I don't know.
We've heard different. I've heard so many different answers. Some people say their family. Some like Sione Tuipulotu, the rugby player, said Floyd Mayweather. Literally, there's people that have said so many different. Like
why did he say Floyd Mayweather?
He said when him and his, I think it was maybe his brother were growing up, they would watch Floyd Mayweather and were besotted by his work ethic. The fact he'd like go to a party and run home in jeans, like that kind of stuff is what instilled the work ethic in Sione and his family. So that's why that was the inspiration for him.
I honestly don't know. I don't really have an answer for it. Like, there's not one person I could pick out and go, that inspired me or that person inspired me. Like,
say your fiance and then they will be happy wife, happy life.
Nah, but it's like, I boxed for years before I even met her. Like, you know, my coach works a full-time job and always, no matter what, he was at the gym, ready to go. No matter what, he was there on Saturdays, running, ready to go. So, like, for the last 12 years, for no financial gain, he's always been there, ready to go. And then, like, same with my dad. Like, my dad was a lorry driver, drove constant night shifts, day shifts, weekends, whatever, to try and, like, buy me the best sparring kit. Then, no matter how tired he was, he would drive me to the gym.
Yeah.
He would drive me to fights that were miles away. He would literally do anything to make sure I could get to boxing. So it's like, there's been people throughout my time that have helped me so much that I just can't let them down. So like, that's I don't know if that would count as an inspiration. It's not. It's like not inspired me. I'm actually got a fear of letting people down.
Is
over being inspired.
Yeah. It's everyone that's given stuff to you to make your career what it is today. That you want to give back to.
Definitely.
And you don't want to let them down.
There's not like I'm not like, oh, that person. Seeing that person do that's made me so inspired. I.e. Floyd Mayweather stuff. Like I grew up. I watched Floyd Mayweather's highlight videos and training videos. Yeah. I grew up and I watched Roy Jones. I grew up and I watched Gervonta now, and like they're all cool people, and I like what they're doing, and their stuff's cool. And you're like, oh man, that's cool. I'd love to live like that. Blah blah blah. But really, it's like the fear of letting these people that have put all their life into me, and believed in, like, you're gonna go all the way. So, that's my inspiration, is to not let people down.
It makes sense, and it's a pretty strong motivator.
Aye.
If you guys enjoyed that clip, please do me a huge favor before you go and head over to our Into the Mind podcast official page where we have the raw, uncut Into the Mind podcast, and hit that subscribe button. And the more subscribers we get, the more incredible guests we can get on the show. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all real soon.